welcome back to 99 Bitcoins. In this video, I want to touch upon a meme coin that did exceedingly well in the prior year, and for lack of better words, where the market's at right here today. It's one of the ones that I think is relevant because if you guys do hold Trump token, I want to share with you guys kind of what's going on behind the scenes and why I kind of got alarmed about my Trump today. So I'm going to be talking about Trump token for the next 5 minutes or so. If you are new to the channel, you're going to want to hear what I have to say because this is one that is alarming if you are a holder of Trump, okay? As we get into it, guys, let's remind ourselves that the market is absolutely abysmal as we do speak about crypto. And just for the sake of this video's reference, Bitcoin now at 78,000, Ethereum 2,300, and the crypto aforementioned that we will be talking about, the Trump token, the official Trump token, now trading at $4.25. Okay, so I will get into this. Please remember, guys, that none of this is financial advice. Also, please remember to do your own research and due diligence as we do talk crypto here on the channel. Okay, and I will kind of preface this all by saying that when I did buy Trump, I actually bought it under $3. I thought it was a joke. I didn't know if it was a scam. I didn't know what to believe of it. But there was one of the best trades I made last year overall, as it did rise to become a top 15 crypto in just like 48 hours. Okay, so let's get down into these articles that I want to digest. However, I do want to share with you guys Best Wallet. Okay, this is a decentralized, non-custodial crypto wallet that is available on the Google Play and or iOS store. You can download it today. There is a CertiK audit. Also, it has been recommended by a lot of these news outlets: multi-chain, multi-wallet, and non-custodial. You can see the ecosystem and how many chains it does support here on the top right of your screen. It's a completely free download. Okay, so at the very least, download it, check it out. And if you do want to start swapping crypto, staking crypto, all that good stuff, check out their website because it is something where you can see the 4 phases of development, where they're at in their roadmap, and also have all of your questions asked right now within the Best Wallet. So if you choose to download it, enjoy it, and make sure you do all your research before making any decision financially, okay? But back into what we came here to talk about, as Trump does trade down almost 80% over the last 365 days. It's trading at $4.26. Now, the reason why I wanted to bring this to your attention is what we're going to be talking about. But if we go into the all-time chart here, this was a crypto that surged, and I don't even think this chart is right because I remember I went to bed and I woke up and my one friend texted me because we were kind of in it together. And simply Trump was like $73 and a top 15 crypto. I froze. I didn't know what to do. I should have took more profits, but that's something within crypto trading. You got to be able to take profits because if you don't, you're left holding the bag, kind of like what we're doing here right here today, as this meme coin has pretty much went back to the basics and right to its origination price as it stands in February of 2026. Okay, so as we do get into it, this article from DL News is talking about the meme coin creators of Trump have moved $105 million of tokens to new wallets, okay? And that's never good. A lot of times this does get tagged as potentially a way to liquidate and to move your crypto to exchanges. However, it doesn't really seem to work too well because if I'm reading this article and telling you guys, there's really no reason to hide it, okay? But as we do see these token unlocks, you can see how down 94% from all-time highs. I was right. It was $73. We've fallen another 14% after Bitcoin has shed off 12% of value. But this is kind of where we see that the developers, right, they released only 20% of the 1 billion tokens to the market. That remaining 80%, and that was a number where the market was moving so fast back then, it was pretty much stale, but Trump token was just kind of bringing life to the crypto ecosystem, and that's where we didn't really know what to do. And I should have known better, as 80% was kept by Trump and the collaborating reserve that was scheduled for releases over the following 2 years. Now, that's something that does happen. It's not too out of the realm of normalcy for meme coins. A lot of meme coins I do get into, you do know that's kind of the synopsis of how it plays out, right? And I don't really mind it, to be honest, if the developers, the team that does create the product, if they do want to take some profits for themselves and not necessarily dump on their community, I don't really mind it. Okay, you have to pay yourself for the work that you're doing, and you know, a lot of times there's ways to go about it. You know, you can buy at launch for a cheaper price. You can buy after launch and buy more than others. You can have the contract address early, but this is just kind of right there out there in the open. It was very transparent. They only unlocked 20% of the tokens at launch to the open market. Okay, so as it stands right now, this first tranches of tokens that was worth $313 million at the time unlocked on April 17th. Okay, that was 3 months after. So we basically are just a little bit above 1 year in time since the inception of Trump. Kind of fun to look back on, brings back some memories. But as you do see this, guys, it's something where we've seen 96 million in USDC and 8.5 million in Trump to the fire blocks. Okay, so there's a lot of exodus coming out from the developers and after these token unlocks. So it's unclear which direction they're going to be headed in moving forward. So if you do hold Trump token, this is not necessarily me saying, hey, pound the alarm, Trump's basically done, because when you have this kind of money and they do kind of shuffle in, shuffle out, they could send it for no apparent reason whatsoever and just kind of bring life back to the community. It would not shock me whatsoever, but I think this is just kind of them getting out in front. A lot of this is programmatic within what we've seen with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay, but this is kind of where you look into it, right? 550 million, right, were the supporters of this token now begging to get out. Okay, they bought the World Liberty Financial tokens and still unable to trade the majority of them. The team holds the control on who can buy and sell. I don't know necessarily the facts and details about that. I'm just reading this article. That could not be true. I would be very shocked if that was, but I do agree with this, that I could see this being the case, why they are locked up, as 80% of the WLFI pre-sale tokens are still locked after almost 2 years. Okay, so kind of unfortunate. And as we do see your tokens get locked, they do ultimately fluctuate still, despite being locked. They're not fixed at a fixed price. So as the market has receded, and you know, obviously the team's able to come in and out as they please. So that's something that does kind of alarm me for the future of the Trump crypto products, such as World Liberty Financial, as well as the Trump token. So kind of, you know, maybe a little bit different of a video. A lot of times you'll see these videos and everybody's just kind of trying to pump things to the moon. That's not necessarily what I do. I want to try to be as transparent as possible and upfront. And as a Trump holder myself, very alarming. Okay, I just did some of my crypto taxes, and it was just shocking how much I left on the table. And now that we see the numbers that we see today, I wish I would have taken more from that trade that I did back almost a year ago in time. Okay, so that's what we have going on. Just seems like another one of those meme coin collaborations between some of the heads of not crypto necessarily, but powerful figures that just got involved and made something happen out of nothing. Okay, that's my update, guys. As you get out of here, please, if you haven't done so, check out the best wallet link down below. That's where you can find what they claim the best crypto and Bitcoin wallet in the industry, where you can buy and swap Bitcoin and all of your favorite cryptos, pre-sales, all that good stuff in a decentralized manner, multi-chain. It's a very interesting wallet that is free to download. Okay, a lot of times there's bells and whistles and things you have to pay for. Not with Best Wallet. Okay, it's non-custodial, multi-chain right there for you guys. And if you do want to download it, just make sure it's right for you and do all of your research. Okay, so I'll leave you with that. Thank you all for watching this video. Leave a comment down below as well. I want to know if you have a good Trump token story. Please leave it down below in the comments. I thank you all for watching. We'll see you guys all in the next video. Cheers.